Hey my friend, it's Massaro, author of 10 Rules of a Profitable Moving Company and founder of Moving Mastery. If you haven't already downloaded 10 Rules of a Profitable Moving Company, head over to my website, lewismassaro.com. I'm giving it away for free. And today we're going over rule number 2 of a profitable moving company, okay? So whether you're already profitable, whether you want to become more profitable, these rules apply to everybody, all right? So rule number 2 is don't depend on any single source of marketing, all right? This is so important, right? Again, the 10 rules, these are, essentially somebody asked me as I was getting out of the business and they were getting in the business, hey, what could you, what advice can you give me, right? And the 10 rules of a profitable moving company is essentially the email that I sent them. Like, these are the 10 rules. These are the things that you need to make sure you do consistently and that you're always on top of. There's a lot more to running a successful moving company, but these things, if you're doing them consistently, will cover a lot of bases and make sure that you stay profitable, right? So number 2, don't depend on any single source of marketing. I mean, that's big. For me, I was very heavily invested in the Yellow Pages, from the beginning of my career, up until 2008, 9, 10 period, right? We were spending a lot of money in Yellow Pages, double full page ads in every city. And you know what? They stopped working as they used to. And it caused me to have to really scramble, right? That's the time, if you've heard my story, that I really dug deep and started to learn internet marketing and all the different ways to market your business outside of the conventional Yellow Pages, direct mail, TV commercials, radio ads. I dove in and started to really figure out all the different ways, not just buying leads or doing pay-per-click, but everything. And the reason I'm telling you this and the reason that number 2 is don't depend on any single source of marketing is because I was really stuck in a bad spot because I had so much of my, I had all my eggs in one basket, if you will, with advertising with the Yellow Pages. And today it's still relevant because I know people that have all their eggs in their website or all their eggs in their direct mail campaign, right? It's great when you have a marketing source that's on fire and it's working and it's profitable and it's bringing in a lot of business and it's profitable business. That's awesome. But you don't want to, turn your back to everything else and just count on that because things change. And, website algorithms change. Google changes their algorithms and you may have a website that's ranked high in SEO. And then all of a sudden, Google makes a change and it drops. And if you're counting on all that for, you're counting that for all your business, you're going to be in a bad spot. So diversify your marketing, okay? In rule number 1, we talked about know your numbers. We talked about the marketing ROI report. Once you have a marketing ROI report and you know the profitability of all your lead sources and all your different forms of marketing, it's very easy to try new sources, right? That's what prevents us from going in and trying something else. We hear about this new source of, and nowadays seems like every other day there's some new type of marketing that's coming out, right? And we want to stick with what we know, but in this day and age, things are changing so rapidly, you can't stick with what you know. I tried to stick with what I knew back in 2008-9 period, and you know what? It dried up. Yeah, the phone still rang, but it wasn't paying the cost of the Yellow Pages, that's for sure. So, I don't want to see that happen to you. And nowadays, it's actually a really good thing that there are so many forms of marketing, right? You could really take advantage of that if you know your numbers, right? And you have your marketing ROI report, and then you start testing out different sources. Something comes along, you might as well try it. Don't sign some big long year contract. If you could do a month to month and buy a certain amount of leads or a certain amount of ad space or send out a few postcards or emails or whatever it may be. Try it. Then look at your report, see if it's profitable, see if it's, working, and then you continue with it, and then you try something else. So this is really important because it's very, very, very easy to become complacent or to become comfortable with a great marketing source, right? The people that are at the most risk are the people that have something right now that's working like tremendously for them, right? Just same way for me. I had a 10-year run of the Yellow Pages just being the number one source of all of our business, and the phone just rang off the hook, and then all of a sudden, boom, people stopped going to the Yellow Pages to look for services. Well, people aren't going to stop going online, but things online are so fragile, right? Your SEO efforts, your pay-per-click efforts, different lead sources, they depend on, their SEO efforts and their pay-per-click efforts to get leads, and, things change. So diversify your marketing. Don't depend on any single source of marketing. And in the ebook, 10 Rules of a Profitable Moving Company, I went ahead and listed a bunch of different sources that you could try. If you're not already trying them, try them. Get your marketing report on point. Try them, see if they're working, see if they're profitable. And don't be afraid to have sources that might only bring you a couple of moves a month, right? Because if you have 10 different small marketing sources that bring you 2 jobs a piece, that's 20 jobs. And if they're all profitable, why not? It's worth it. So download 10 Rules of a Profitable Moving Company. Take a look at the different sources. If you're not using any of them already, pick one, whichever one stands out to you, and try it. All right? I hope this was helpful. Continue to profit in business, thrive in life. I'll see you next time. Hey, my friend, it's Lewis. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Do me 2 favors. Number 1, subscribe to this channel so that you continue to get updates every time I release new training for you. And number 2, if you'd like to get ahead a little bit faster and become more profitable in your business, what I'd like to do is give you a copy of my 10 Rules of a Profitable Moving Company. These are the same 10 rules that I applied in my business that helped me grow it into a multi-million-dollar nationwide company. Okay, so all you need to do is click on the link on this page or head over to lewismassaro.com/10 rules. So that's Lewis, L-O-U-I-S, Massaro, MASSARO.com/10 rules. Just put in your name and email address and I'll email you out a copy. Okay, until then, every single day, go out and profit in business and thrive in life. I'll see you later.